You've got family and friends coming over. This is what you want to have
Yes,
on the
sir.
table at the tailgate. Tom Casali's here. How are you, my friend?
Doing great.
He brings us Smithfield hams and great products from the brand that we know and love. This one is one of my personal favorites. I've never been without this in my freezer since the first day that we launched them here. And what you're looking at, we call them the pork wild wings. But what these are the sweetest, meatiest shanks of pork meat that you're going to be able to get. And when you get them home, look at this. They literally just fall off the bone. Imagine eating ribs that just fall off the bone, and all you're getting is the sweetest, juiciest meat. That's what you get here. 5 pounds of them, about 33 to 35 pieces is what you're gonna get when you get these home, and they are all fully cooked.
Yes,
all you have to do is heat them up and serve them whichever way you want. Now, Tom, when you brought these to us here, right? I said, you can't find these at the grocery store, right? Back in the day, my mom used to buy pork shanks like this.
Yeah.
But now you can't find them.
No, you can't.
Look at this.
We only sell these
all meat
to restaurants and butcher shops and specialty stores, but you cannot find these in a grocery store because they're so unique. And by the way, in the restaurants, they're one of the hottest trends going right now. Yeah, entrees and even appetizers, you know, and mainly, as you said, they are fully cooked. So if you look at this here, as Alberti did, this is not a magic trick. This
it comes completely out.
Completely out, and it is the sweetest part of the pork. It is a pork shank, a little dark and white meat that is just so sweet, so plump. I mean, look at all, this is one single bone. That is just amazing.
So this sold out the last time that it was on air. We don't have a lot to go around. Many of you are choosing it as a one-time order, but we also have it for you on auto delivery.
Yes.
If you want it, you can get this every 90 days for a full year. And I will tell you that this is one of the easiest weeknight meals that you can make for yourself because it takes just 2 or 3 of these to make a weeknight meal. I took these out of my freezer the other day, popped them in the oven, and I had tacos in just a couple of minutes. I used them as like pulled pork. Other days, you put them over a bed of mashed potatoes, and voila, you've got like pork shank that seems like you went to a fancy restaurant. You can do something as simple as put barbecue sauce with them. You can place buffalo sauce on the table and ranch, and all of a sudden it's a great tailgating party. But these are delicious. They're on 4 easy monthly payments today of $17.50, but if you have a Q card, get it home on $11.66, and they are always a crowd pleaser. You know, Tom, ever since you brought these here, it's literally like the hosts always line up to come and try them out. The guests always say like, oh, I want to be a taster. Right, for those pork shanks.
And that's what your guests will do at home. If you're using these for entertaining over the holiday or you're tailgating, they will absolutely be so unique, and they're so plump and delicious.
Comes right out.
375 degrees for about 20 minutes in your oven. Or, as you mentioned, on the grill. They are beautiful on the grill. We braise them, we smoke them, and we cook them for 6 to 8 hours.
Wow.
So when you get them home, there's no fuss, there's no muss, simple, easy cleanup.
And these, again, 15 to 20 minutes in your oven.
Yes.
I throw them on the grill.
Yeah,
during
great
grilling.
on the grill.
If you're tailgating, throw them on the grill.
Right.
Everybody's going to go crazy. I have fewer than 700 to go around, though. So if you want this, please pick up the phone and get these home for yourself, or go to QVC.com or your mobile apps. But when you think about 5 pounds, when you think about how delicious these are, how you can dip them if you want. I say they don't even need any dipping sauce.
They don't.
Because they have that seasoning, they have that flavor.
We purposely seasoned them but did not sauce them, because a lot of people like barbecue sauce, some like teriyaki, some like hot sauce, like a wing sauce. These are pork shanks where what you're able to do is completely have the magic trick. Look at that.
Wow.
Look at that. 100% pure pork. Delicious.
By the way, there's nothing like this at QVC.com. This is the only item that does this, and it's always very, very popular. Look at that. Literally, the bone comes right out of it. That's exactly the way that it prepares in your own house. Okay, so we've got tasters.
Oh, yes.
I'm going to give you a chance to place your orders right now. Remember, the Easy Pay that you're seeing on the screen, that goes away at the end of the day today, so now is your chance to get it home and lock it in on auto delivery. But Rachel, Johnny, and Richard, doesn't it feel like an instant party when you have these?
Unbelievable.
We are loving how much meat
is on each one of these.
Right.
Right? So just overwhelming me amount of meat. And then it's flavorful. It's juicy.
Very
It's
much
got
so.
like depth of flavor. And this is going to be something that you could have different dipping sauces if you want to, or not, because without any sauce at all, it's also really great. And it's something a little bit different. You're going to have burgers and dogs, and that's great. But how about this? How about some pork wings?
It's definitely the latest thing. I would say my two things are, you wouldn't believe how much meat is on here, and you wouldn't believe, because it's pork, how juicy and tasty and tender they are. Because like a pork chop can be a little bit dry sometimes, can't it? But this is so juicy and succulent and tasty.
What do you think, Johnny?
I love the fact that you can take these different dips and sauces and use them because I've had all three here and they're all equally very juicy and flavorful and tender. Just wonderful.
That's what we love.
Well, we are loving this. I know that you guys love this at home as well. And fewer than 600 now remain in our inventory. Now, this is something that sold out since the last time that it was on air. And it's been a while since we had the pork wings on Gourmet Holiday. Nice. I mean, we haven't had it on air here for a very, very long time. So if you're seeing this and you're wondering, what is a pork wild wing? Show us.
Okay, a pork wild wing is like a mini pork shank. It's like a pork short rib. It is fully cooked. You get this home. It's almost like a mini riblet. So you got this little handle.
You know what it is?
Where,
it's like the end of the rib that has the sweetest meat.
Exactly,
yeah.
Exactly. And it is just absolutely plump and juicy and delicious. And I think Richard made a great point. He said most pork can be bland.
Yeah.
This is juicy and seasoned and braised and cooked and smoked. So when you get it home, the flavor will come through without having to do a single thing except warm them up in the oven or on the grill.
These are amazing. They're popular. $17.50. Free shipping and handling on this and all of our food items here at QVC. Oh, you know what it would go really well with? It would go really well with the bacon jam that's coming up a little bit later. Tom, thanks so much for that.
Thank you.
Stay on the lines because that's sold out.